Hello, my name is John Locke, and today I want to talk about using the disavow file in SEO. Is it a waste of time? Is it something that you should even spend time doing? And the reason why I'm making this video today is I've had a lot of clients ask questions about toxic links recently. This is a thing that's been settled a long time ago, but it seems to be making a comeback with people asking questions about toxic links. And I think that a lot of people right now, they're worried about their SEO. And so they're looking for reasons. Let's say that you have a site and it has traffic and some of the ranking dropped or some of the traffic dropped. And you're looking for reasons why you have a traffic drop. And one of the things that people look at is toxic links. Now, toxic links, if you don't know what that is basically low quality backlinks, which a lot of the SEO tools like SEMrush or Ahrefs or these different things try and flag. And a long time ago, there's a lot of SEO talk about toxic links and using the disavow file, which is basically a list of sites that you want to disavow links from. We're talking like maybe like 10, almost like 15 years ago. This was a very popular thing. Here's the thing with Google. They don't like to use signals that are easily manipulated for good or for bad. And with toxic links, what a lot of companies that were doing black hat SEO and they were trying to sabotage their competitors, what they would do is they would pay people to send shady links toward your site. So they would build sites from all kinds of questionable websites toward your website and try and tank your SEO to make their sites go higher. So toxic links, that's one source of toxic links, and Google used to put weight on those as a sign of quality. And they stopped doing that a long time ago because it is a gameable signal, and it's not a great signal because, as I just explained, your competitors can point those bad links toward you. But there's another reason why they stopped putting weight with toxic links. And that's the fact that there are a lot of what we call like zombie sites where they're just automatically generated content. And they're sites that basically go and scrape other websites for their content around a certain topic, and then it just reposts all the articles and links and things like that. And there's a lot of these sites out there. There's like just all kinds of sites, and they're easily made, just like automated. And those are considered toxic links. Now, if Google was really smart and they wanted to get rid of any, questionable signals that like really have no meaning in the real world, they would not count those links, which is in fact what they do. They don't really look at those links as having any meaning whatsoever. They don't really look at those as having any meaning. What Google has done and what Google has tried to do from way early on is give weight toward links from websites which are trusted, or ones that are a short distance from what they call trusted seed sites, which are sites that have been around a long time that have a really solid reputation. Like think of like your major news sites like CNN or US News or New York Times. We'll just use these as an example. Or Wikipedia. But any type of site like that has a lot of trust, where links have to be given editorially, meaning a human being has to give that link to the website. And it's not a thing where people can just go in and edit it easily, but people have to make a decision about giving that link to your website. And the site has a lot of oversight to it, and it is a very trusted site that's been around and has a lot of link authority, like massive worldwide link authority. These are the types of sites that Google wants to trust and wants to give weight to those types of links. But the types of links that people worry about are the toxic links that they want to disavow. And so they basically make these disavow files, or the SEO company tells them to make a disavow file, and then they upload it. And then they figured that that's going to help their SEO. And again, this is something that you really shouldn't worry about all that much. And if anything, you should worry about building links or getting links, earning links, doing outreach to get links from good quality websites. That's what you should be doing, or focusing on your actual content and making content that people want to share and that people want to spend time reading, or that they want to, that would attract those types of links. Because I have a feeling, a very strong suspicion for a long time, and Google has actually said that they use some of this data, the Crux data. They have two major browsers that they use, like Android and Chrome, to get anonymized user data. So they have a good sense of how people react to different web pages. So back to the toxic link thing. People upload these disavow files, and they don't really know what the disavow file was originally intended for. The disavow file was originally intended to signal to Google, hey, we did some questionable SEO link building back in the day, and or our SEO company or one of the companies that we hired to do SEO did questionable link building, and we want to completely wash our hands of these links and say that we don't want anything to do with these links, and we've learned our lesson and we're sorry. That's what the disavow file was originally intended for. It's not for disavowing like these links that every website of any size gets links from, because these scraper sites that automatically generate content, every website of any notable size gets links from those types of sites. So disavowing them really doesn't make any sense, and for Google to count those as a toxic link and downvote your stuff in ranking because of that, that also doesn't make any sense. Their goal is to keep people using their search engine, and to do that they have to deliver good results. So this is a bad signal which can be manipulated, or these toxic links are just things that every website gets, so they just ignore it. Again, they want to trust big brands. They want to trust websites which have a lot of trust in them. And so if you're getting links from websites that are trusted, that are trustworthy and have been around for a long time and have an excellent reputation and have a lot of backlinks themselves, like thousands or hundreds of thousands of links, then that's a good sign that you are doing something correct. Or if you're getting links from that are just one step away from those, that can also help. But I would say anything that you're doing with the disavow file, like uploading like a whole bunch of sites, it's just busy work. It's not necessarily anything that's moving the needle. I would say you need to focus on your content. You need to focus on making sure that your pages are satisfying the user intent of the people that are coming to your website. And then also, you need to be earning backlinks from quality websites. So I would just do those things instead, and improve your UX and your design and things like that to make your site competitive with the other websites of that caliber that you're trying to compete with. And if you focus on those things, I think that you're going to see much better results, and that over time, your rankings are going to go up. And again, week to week, month to month, your rankings might go up, they might go down, like week to week, month to month. There's fluctuation because Google does push different sites to see how they do. And depending on how much they trust your site and what your link velocity is and how people respond to your content and the quality of your content based on, a number of different factors. But those things all have an effect on your SEO way more than so-called toxic links. And I wouldn't worry about them. I would just ignore them, because all you're doing is just wasting time like doing busy work. When you're uploading that disavow file, unless you have done a black hat campaign where you've built links in link schemes, or you've done private blog networks, or you've gotten links, or you've bought links from places that use private blog networks. You could look that up. There's a whole thing on that. But unless you've actually bought links or built links from those types of sites where people are doing link schemes, I would not worry about toxic links being disavowed, because that's what that tool is for, is to disavow those types of link schemes, which basically Google also started crushing like PBNs like way back 10 years ago in 2014. And they've only gotten better at it since then. I know this because all the SEO people that were building private blog networks back in 2014 got out of it shortly after that. So That's how I know. So I hope that this gives you some insight. And again, my name is John Locke. My business is Lockdown SEO. I've been doing SEO and web design for about 12 years. So yeah, okay. Leave a comment down below if you have a question, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.